Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Cronstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to throw. It's Moore. First play taken, a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup at the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. They only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. They're going to the air on the first play. He's got him on a crossing route. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown. Tied. Way too much speed on that play. It's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kirk.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Moore. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game.
Who's in the clear? Finally goes out of bounds and for gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Ducks. They connect for 6. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
Bringing it out, it's Hale. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. With pressure and sack, and the big tackle inside the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field.
Number 92 on to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Now here's the toss play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's Young. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the out route. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Hale. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
And it's incomplete. Little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
Chris, I love it. The offense pulls out the flea flicker at the perfect time. We saw them run this in practice this week, and it works here just like they rehearsed.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And this time it's complete. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pass ball's incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. A deep shot to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hale. Solid coverage there, they get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Cuevas.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense. First down and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Looks like he's going to run it. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Caught way tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. To throw, it's Simpson. That's caught. It's Horton. Makes a nice move there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Trying to help this defense down in the red zone. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to field it. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Caught over the middle. It's Hale. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone.
Touchdown, Bama! This offense really clicking.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Moore. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
And it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today, and they want to try to just keep feeding him.
Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it again. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far. This defense, they've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A flip back to the QB. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Now the important point after attempt. It's blocked. Oh, they scoop it up. Can they make something happen here? Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. To throw, it's Moore. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Crosses the 10-yard line. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards, but nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, that's another big completion for this quarterback. You talk about a career day. This guy's now over 450 yards in this game alone.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. A short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The tight end has got it. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Back to throw again. Catch made on the out route. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that wildcat look. Didn't work at all. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Out past the 30. The 10. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, of all the places to throw a pick 6, a goal-to-go situation, for the quarterback to risk it like this to begin with is extremely concerning. Now it's a 2-touchdown swing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Simpson. What a catch! Broken tackle, still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. The quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Miller. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Coach deciding to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Looking for a man. And that pass falls incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Number 38, Celtic kicking away.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hale. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To the air, it's Simpson. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Makes the catch. It's Miller. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Simpson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Takes him to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a one-point game here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Sort of brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Graham down the middle. It's low. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Tosses it back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. To the air. It's Simpson. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play.
Timeout.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Gets loose. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, and he'll take a sack on the final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.